Hi, Heidi.
So,
Good to see you.
hello. Good to see you too.
Yes, thank you for accepting to be here today and have this conversation with me about our work together. It's really a pleasure to
My pleasure.
yeah, to speak with you today and working with you as well. So I would like to hear, first of all, if you would like to tell us a little bit more about you, if you could tell us who you are for those who don't know you.
Okay, so my name is Hagit. In my language is Hebrew. I'm from Israel, and I'm owner of a company named Mindset Experience for the last 8 years. And I'm taking people for retreats and transformational journeys around the world. Um, and I like what I do. I like to travel, so this is part of who I am.
Yeah, yeah, we
Um,
connect together because you are
yeah,
the travel
yeah, yeah.
community as well. I remember you sent me an email, you reached out to me because you found me in some organization. I would like to, for you to explain us what was the situation, where were you professionally, where was your business or your situation professionally before our work together?
Okay, I think I was a little bit confused. I really like travel, which is really part of who I am. And that's the reason 8 years ago I created Mindset Experience. But on last September, I took a group to Georgia. And after the retreats, I put them back to Israel on airplane and say goodbye and went by my own for it was like 10 days tracking. And I understand that I need a change. I mean, I like to travel, and what I felt when I was alone was totally different. What I felt when I was with groups, um, and it's confused me because I was sure that that's what I like to do, and it took me like 15 years before that when I was my ex-husband. I told him I want to take women for traveling around the world because I always travel. And that's what I like to do. And he said, "You're crazy. Go by yourself. Don't take a group with you. Go earn money for something else. Work. No, I don't know where, but earn money. And then travel as much as you want." But but I wanted that different because in my vision, I want to take a group of women that don't have the courage to do so because um, they're afraid, all kind of reasons that we don't get now. But I was thinking that it's I can take them. I can show them the world in different eyes, like I do with myself. And I wanted to do that, but it was like 10 years. Yeah, 10 years after that, I just did it really. And here I am in September, standing in Georgia. I understand that I'm in a confusing situation. I'm not sure that's what I want to do anymore with groups. And I came back and it was with me. And then I had a group to Romania in October. So I went with this group, but this group was an amazing group. It's like totally different experience. The group, I felt like I'm part of the group, like the the process that they had. I had it already also with myself. It was a deep process, which is never what happening to me when I'm taking groups. I always work. And here it wasn't only work, it was a different experience for me. So again, I stopped and I said, whoa, um, maybe I do like it. I saw the women coming back, their eyes was like, from what they saw, what they had and their experiences. And I said, I'm confused again. And on the bus, on the way back to Bucharest, the lady said, why don't you take groups to the Camino? And I told them, I want to do the Camino. I already planned that. And then the COVID came, so I didn't do it. And I have everything is already there, just need to do so. So they said, let's do it. Here, you have the full bus here. We're coming to the Camino with you. And I said, okay. And then told them, but you have to, it's going to cost that, the money. He said, no problem. Just we are on this group. So I came back home and I said, okay, they said they're on the group, you know, groups. People say they're in, but then they have weddings and kind of. But I started to work on it, and they really said, I'm coming, we are coming, we are on this. They paid the deposit, everything. Like in 10 days after, you just came back from another trip. So, okay, but I still didn't know if that's what I want to do. And then I put it on mail, and I had so many people from my frequent flyer people that they wanted to go to the Camino. So I opened another group in June. And this is the person who wanted to close the company, you know, a month ago. So I was really confused. And then, like a magic, I got a mail from you. And I got inside and I said, your name, Sonia Cruz, Papa. And then I went to your website and I said, wow, this is exactly what I need. I mean, for myself. And I reached you.
That's beautiful.
And the rest is history.
Yes, it's always, so funny to go deeper to see where everything kind of started, because we can only see the dots, we can only connect the dots when we look backwards. We cannot know where this is gonna, end up. When you said reach out to me, you had the intention to use the business coaching. Explain me, how was this decision made?
I got to your website and just, surfing around. And then I saw that you do the personal coaching as well. At first, I said, I already did a lot of coaching. I feel that I know everything. The problem is I don't do nothing. I mean, I know what I need to do, but I just don't do it. And then we had a talk, the free talk that we had. And then after that, I knew that's what I'm going to do, and I'm going to do myself, which this time it's me, not the company, not nothing. I'm going to try different language, different kind, different everything. Just, I will come blank like a new paper and with you. And that's what I did. And for me, you probably ask in a moment, it was amazing. And I'll explain why. Because first of all, it was like talking to someone who understands me, who know not just my needs. We talk the same language, even though we are not talking the same language at all. I mean, we both think that travel is amazing and can make and transform people's life. We believe that the experiences that we had in life is part of who we are. So when we started to work together, of course, the business came inside because it was part of it. But you understand my business better than anyone, any business helper, any other someone who work with businesses, because you know all the all my business needed. Okay, you understand the business exactly like me. It's something I didn't need to describe you about the people, about the marketing, about everything. It's like that's why I felt so connected. And when we started to talk, my head started to be full of ideas, and you were inspirations for me. A lot of you talk for something, and I already pack. It was like a magic. That's what I felt. I mean, I still feel it, and I wrote you. I really have a big gratitude for whatever who brought you to my computer, to my mail, and you brought me back the passion to do so. I mean, to take people and have this experience, not only me. It's like I'm waiting. I have so many ideas. Go here, go there. Open new trails, new countries, new destination. It's like you walk me back to life for this business. I mean, this niche, and I'm happy for that.
Thank you, Hagit. Yes, I love that you felt this way. It means a lot that you felt, the connection and the understanding. And not everybody, you said it there very clear, not everybody gets it. Travel is not the same for everybody, and there is not the same depth. No, it's not, for us, it's very deep. It's not a superficial, tool that people take for just entertainment. It's something deeper than that. So I'm glad that you got this feeling just from the very beginning, right? When we started.
Yeah.
What would you say after all this work? So we've been working together for since February, if I'm not wrong, we started, or end of January maybe.
Yeah, maybe January. Yeah.
Yeah, so since January to now it's April. So we've been working together consistently, right? Nearly every week we were meeting. So what would you say was the aspect of our work that you found was the most valuable for you?
First of all, I think that we meet every week. It gave me kind of borders, deadline. I don't know how to describe it, but I was really focused on what we are doing together. Second, for me, that we're talking the same language, the same business. I felt that you understand me the most that every other um, counselor help. I don't know, that helped me on the way when I opened the business in my first time, which was amazing feeling. I mean, really, because normally I was sitting with someone and tell them about the business, and he's looking at me and didn't understand. Okay, you should do that and you should do that. It's not, you don't tell me you should do that and you should do everything you told me you did before by yourself on your business. You know what you say. So it was totally business. It's not only theory. It felt like it's real life, reality, and for me, it wasn't. This was, I think, very valuable.
And now I would like you to focus on results after our time together, our work together. What would you say were the three most significant improvements, as tangible as possible? So,
Okay, first of all, I need to say you gave me back the passion for the business, which is something that is okay. It's even, I can say, I have a plan for the rest of this year and the next year, which was something that I never did before. I always work like 2 months ahead because I never know what's going to be. Maybe I close the business, maybe I open the business. I'm not sure. I like, even, sometimes I give some presents, some gifts for the. So I always buy the exact number of the persons that on the group, even though I know that I have the same trip maybe in 5 months ahead, because I never know. Maybe I close the business. Now I bought everything for the whole year. So it's really a different aspect for me. And I think you help me with focusing the business for me, like a little bit think what I'm going to do. I started learning because of you travel coaching. You helped me to find a new profession or adjust my profession to a new angle. So have a plan for 25, 26, 2025, 2026. I can't ask for more. I mean,
well,
I have a more order in my working flow. I wrote it, even though like I did like so flow for each retreat or journey that's going from the beginning until the coming back. It's something that I didn't do before. So I have everything is more in order. This is something that I really appreciate. It's like something that I try to do all my life. And I mean, and now each one has his own flow, and I know exactly what I need to do from the beginning, I think the end of the trip. I mean, from the marketing until the end of the trip. It's totally different experience because I remember when we talked in the beginning and I told you that I have a lot of stress. I'm okay with stress, but I have a lot of stress. And this is help me with the stress because, I'm working a lot before the time. It's not like in 2 months I need to sell the retreat and I have the flight tickets and all kind of pressure. So it's like, wow, nice. It's the first time, like the two Caminos, that it was the first time that my group was closed in 6 months before. And it's a new experience for me. Good one.
so good. So happy to hear. And see your
Yeah.
face and your smile. I love that.
Yeah. It's exactly what I feel. If I was talking my language, you will heard it like, whoo, it's like explosion here. But in English, it's
Yeah, I think this is
not
also we
violent.
have in common, that English is
Yeah,
not our native language.
maybe. Yeah.
That also helps to connect, I think. I don't know if was your case, right? But for some people that maybe they want to invest on coaching, or they know they need help, or they are struggling, as you said in your case, was not sure if my business is gonna work or if I want to do that. But just if it was, I wonder if it was some fear around investment. When you have to commit for a program, sometimes there are fears about investment. If it was your case, how did you overcome it?
It wasn't in my case. I see something that I want, and I buy it, if you say, or I don't know. I saw it, I read about it, and I decided that's what I want to try, and that's it. I mean,
You made the decision quick.
yeah, yeah. Always
So
I'm like that.
that's great. What would you say then if there is other women, there is out there a lot of women with lots of potential that maybe they struggle or they would like to have some help, but they hesitate. They are not sure if it's for them or if it's going to work or if it's worth it. What would be your advice for those women?
My advice, I would open your heart and leave all the knowledge behind and try something else. And even though you think you know everything, you try everything. It's like what I told you. I did it, I tried. But even though I met you, you're a new person with new perspective and new knowledge and everything. And I believe the beauty in life that every day we learn something new. And just try, because it's amazing, and amazing things happens from that. I'm saying it with a lot of experience. I always try new things, I learn new things, and each time I earn something, and it's amazing.
Beautiful.
Life is a journey, no?
Yes, yes, we need to try. And I feel, especially as you said, if you feel it in your heart and it's something that you really, feel that will help you, don't let the fears stop you. And whatever it is, the heart knows better.
Exactly. That's why I think we know exactly what we need. Sometimes we find excuses like it's too much money or it's a big investment in this time of the year, but we know the answers. All answers is inside of us, and just need to listen. Just need to listen.
Thank you, Hagit. Thank you very much for your time, your generosity, your testimonial. And we keep in touch. I know this is not the end, so we will keep in touch for sure. And I look forward to seeing you on the Camino with your group and thriving there.
Thank you so much.